Okay, hello, welcome to Trend Settings episode 79.
Wow.
Thanks for joining us. If you're live on Facebook, hi. If you're not, we're on Thursdays. There's a moth flying around, that's why I'm distracted. Anyway.
Do you not like moths?
No,
They're furry.
if you lived here, you would know there's a lot of them.
Moths are cool.
So I've turned into a moth killer.
Right.
Like, just, I see them when I reflexively, like, hand around for a can of bug spray.
The Mothman processes.
Anyway, welcome to Trend Settings episode 79. This is the show where we go into what is trending every week. And this week was a hot week. There was a lot of things, a lot of interesting things, a lot of funny things, a lot of super sad things.
Hot.
Which is what we're starting
Yeah.
with, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in a second. My name is Ali.
My name is Chris.
Jono.
Jess.
Jess, it's been ages. How are you?
Good to be back. Third
Jess.
time's a charm.
Just the boomerang Poseidon.
Thank you. There's been
What
so many
they call
boomerangs, but I've claimed it. So.
Yeah, South
Stuff
African
you,
boomerang.
David Tunnicliffe.
That's a
Call it
catchphrase.
out. Wow.
That is her
Name
catchphrase.
drop.
So, today we're talking about United Airlines dog killing, Donut Time sucks, Katy Perry sucks as well, and
Oh,
Ford
sucks face.
and Trump versus video games.
Literally.
Is kiss rape a thing? We're going to look into it.
Whoa.
Now,
rape's a thing.
first up,
Too early for the R word.
a serious topic.
Is it?
It's a weird topic.
It sucks. It's sad.
Oh, are we doing that story?
Yeah, no.
The
The dog story. Oh,
Inside jokes, John.
the people won't get that joke, John.
Yeah, alright. Sorry. Anyway, so this week, United Airlines. You guys know that airline,
They're
right?
the ones that beat people up.
They're the ones where if they have an airline employee who needs to be somewhere and they've oversold a flight, they will
drag you right off.
drag you and beat you till
No.
you get off their plane so
No
they
worries.
can correct their own mistakes.
It's definitely the flight airline that every celeb complains about.
Is it?
Literally.
Ooh.
I don't know what celebs
Delta
do.
and
What do
United.
they do?
They just complain about their
But they're
service.
also the main ones.
Delta
It's
Gudrun
like
doesn't
American
like it?
Airways, Delta,
Yeah.
Southwest, and United,
Yeah,
right?
they
So
always
it's
get
not a
bad.
big choice.
Yeah.
But anyway, why are they flying with them then if they're complaining? They're celebrities.
They
Can't
should
they
have-
afford? Can't they
Qantas?
afford someone else?
Just get on
Anyway,
Qantas
that's
flight.
unrelated, and also this is going to make this story much sadder if
So
you can
cute.
see
Oh,
the
that's
video
cute.
that
Oh.
Ali has found on YouTube. Anyway, so in the last week, a family took. So this is a service that United does, right? If you have a small animal that can fit in like a carry-on little
Rabbit,
thing, yeah, rabbit,
ferret,
small
snake.
dog. If
Snakes
it
on
can
a
fit
plane.
in a what do you call them? The case
Like a
for a
little
dog.
carry-
Travel
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
Backpack,
There's a anyway. If you can fit in one of those,
Gucci bag.
in the underneath the seat in front of you, they will
Carry
they
on.
charge you $125, and you can
Ooh.
take your pet somewhere, which
That's
is
like-
actually really good because normally it's
Oh.
really expensive to take a pet somewhere on a
Yeah.
plane.
So
That's
They're underneath in the hold.
Yeah, so they also have that service for bigger animals. It's like
Oh.
a special like
ooh.
thing that's atmospherically controlled, I guess,
Yeah.
so it's safe
Like
for
a
animals to be
cage.
transported that way. But anyway, last week, a family took their French Bulldog puppy onto a United Airlines flight,
Nice.
and they're carrying the puppy like it's in a lap in the little carry case thingy.
Mhm.
And man, I really wish I could think of that word. Anyway,
What?
then the airline hostess comes along and asks them to put the dog in the overhead compartment.
Okay. Weird, but okay.
So no. So the family's like, no,
Yeah.
we're not doing that. The dog's gonna die if you put it in there. It's an enclosed space. There's no air.
Yeah.
and we've got a case for him.
Yeah, and we've done like that's the service they provided. You put
Yeah.
the dog underneath the seat in front of you, and it's fine.
And they paid
$125.
Yeah.
USD.
That's like a normal ticket price.
Yeah. In America. This was a
Flying
flight
Jets,
from
dog.
Houston to New York, so a 3-hour flight.
Okay.
Mhm.
So anyway, they're saying no, we don't want to. The stewardess insists that they have to put the dog up there, and she assures them that the dog will be fine. And if they don't want to put the dog up there, then they can't go on this flight.
Ooh.
So she's
I've-
going to kick them off, and they've seen what happened to that doctor who got kicked off, so they probably
Oh.
definitely don't want to do
That's
that.
true.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you see some people kind of just go, why would they let them do that to their dog? But flight, like, protocol and stuff is, like, they're so in charge. They can do whatever they want to you up there, right?
Oh yeah, they hadn't taken off yet, so that was the alternative, was either you do what they say or they escort you
Yeah.
off the plane.
Ouch.
And I'd imagine if it had happened that way. So basically, what happened is they've landed at New York, and the owner. So they heard the dog at the beginning of the flight. It was like whimpering up in the overhead locker thing,
Yeah.
and then it's gone silent.
Uh-oh.
And then she's gone. And the mother of the family, Catalina Robledo, has gone and opened the overhead locker, and the dog's not moving.
Uh-oh.
She's taken the dog out, tried to like wake it up. Doesn't respond. It's not breathing. She realizes what's happened, just breaks down crying in the aisle, like sits down on the floor weeping.
Yeah.
So many passengers are seeing this. Like the first reports that came out were actually from other passengers reporting on what had happened. So the dog ended up dying, obviously.
But I don't know at which point, right?
Well, no, but it's like it didn't. It's a French bulldog, so they have bad breathing problems anyway.
Yeah, that was.
But yeah, they're a silly dog.
That's my French
really
bulldog
silly dog.
breathing.
Wow, you really nailed it.
They're like a. Anyway,
They got empathy.
What's the point?
Yeah.
You know?
point of a French bulldog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually don't know. Anyway, they're really cute. So this is really bad thing for everyone to see. Obviously, it's a 10-month-old puppy.
Yeah.
Oh,
If they'd been kicked off the plane, United would have thought they would done the right thing, right?
no worries.
Yeah,
And we
they're
would
like,
never
you
heard.
didn't listen to us. You lost your flight. You don't get your money back or
Yeah.
anything because you weren't obeying the instructions of a flight stewardess. But obviously, the stewardess has no idea how the actual aircraft works, right? She thinks that the overhead locker has ventilation when it doesn't.
Yeah.
Because, like, I go on a few airplanes.
Tell us.
I'm pretty savvy with overhead compartments.
I
Mr.
spent
They-
Sealed.
They don't call him Mr.
Airlock.
International for nothing.
Yeah,
Hey.
they're pretty much an esky on the roof. Like, there's no holes or anything. They're just plastic
No.
that, like, slides together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's a coffin, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
has to be because of what it's concealing.
Yeah.
So it has to like keep everything, and it's solid as well.
What's it
What
concealing?
are you concealing when you go on
What's
flights?
in it?
I realized
What's
how
in that
chemicals-
bag?
Yeah.
But all the goods and stuff, you don't want it to move, right?
All the goods.
All the goods. Did you bring the goods?
That must be a South African thing.
There's not food in there, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But takeaway point is it's concealed, it's tight, it's
Yeah.
vacuum sealed.
Just ask that puppy.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
Oh, that's
Jeez.
too soon. That
Yeah.
is too soon.
Yeah, it is too soon. I mean, like that would have been ridiculously sad to see. Apparently, United is taking full responsibility.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. They've
I've-
been refunded the flight ticket and the
Well-
$125,
Yeah, it's-
which
yeah.
is like literally the least you could
minimum.
possibly
Yeah.
This
do
is the
I
consolation
don't
for your
know.
pet's
without
death.
saying "stuff you, we hate
Yeah.
your dog."
They made it to New York. They got
I
what they
don't
paid
know
The
why
dog
that's
got
a
there.
service. That's really dumb.
Hmm?
Because I'm not a dog person, as we've discovered. So if I had if I was sitting next to someone with a dog, like that'd be so annoying.
Pretend it's a
Yeah,
cat.
apparently it's the thing
If
that
it's a cat,
they're-
holla.
apparently
But if it's a
United's
dog-
actually really wants this business
I'm
because it's
sure
quite
because
a
it's-
large like
There's probably
amount
a
of
market
business.
for it.
Yeah, there's a big market for it, so they're pushing a lot for this.
Because I mean, arguably, the whole process of like quarantining and getting them into the cage in the hold is very expensive.
I
and
don't
takes
think they need to
forever.
quarantine them when
Just
it's a
depends where you're
national
going.
flight. It's just domestic flights.
Oh, okay.
What if it's
Anyway,
got
point
rabies?
remains.
Does it?
Do you know what I'm
Or
saying?
does the point
Like,
just
No,
saunter out of
it's
the room?
The process.
exactly. Thank you. I'm giving you options A to B. Okay.
It's an extensive process.
It's a process. But I just think that's
I think you just carry
I
it with
think
your little. It's a little. They're little animals.
But they're yappers. That's irritating.
Yappers.
I
Okay,
wouldn't-
and the
It's
noise
true.
aside, I don't think the actual process of getting the dog onto the
No,
flight
but
is
I-
actually that difficult.
Yeah.
Is there a limitation on what you can take? Is
It has
just
to
dogs?
fit under the seat.
But what if it was
Probably
a
a bird would
reptile?
be probably okay. Yeah, reptiles
I
probably.
think as
fine.
long as it's sealed.
Yeah,
it'll
as
be
long as it's
fine.
in
You
the-
can't
in
bring
the
a
cage.
peacock. We've talked about
Yes, that's a very big bird
It's
though.
just
Yeah.
this is just weird.
So they've actually lost a giant rabbit
Oh,
Yeah.
last year.
How
in
did-
Ju-
how
did they
in
lose
June,
it?
July, as in it died.
Oh,
And,
what you mean
and
lost
a-
the baggage?
and a
Very
dog,
different.
Lost
and a
the
dog in their
baggage.
cargo hold as well. So apparently, of the 24 animal deaths that occurred on flights last year, 18 were United. And I don't know if that's because
I
they're
don't know,
pushing
it's
for
got-
the airline, the animal to be the animal airline, or because they really suck at looking after
yeah, we'd have to
animals.
see the numbers.
Do you
Yeah,
think maybe they've just got a really bad HR department?
True.
Always blaming HR. Far out.
I'm just trying to think, like, where this is because it's so bloody company wide. How terrible this company is.
Yeah.
There's got to
This-
be something.
I don't
Okay,
think
the
it's
intrinsically wrong.
stewardess has gotten it 100% wrong, right? Because it's
Yeah.
obviously not United's policy to put him in the overhead locker because
Yeah.
they'd all die.
She shouldn't have done
Yeah.
that.
So she's acting like she knows this is the rules, right?
Right.
Clearly doesn't actually know what the rules are.
She's
Yeah.
stuffed out.
Yeah.
She was a dog hater. She was a cat lover
Oh,
for sure.
maybe
Oh.
she didn't stuff
She
up.
You know
loves
what?
cats.
She
She loves
probably
cats.
would be a cat
Because
person.
I would do the same.
So do you think everyone who
That's
works
the
for
type of
United is
person a
just
cat
in such
person is.
fear they'll do whatever they want to just try to not get fired or something? Like there's gotta, like it's been a year. There's been like 40 stories of United just being the worst.
Yeah.
Mm.
They've definitely been on a really bad PR run. PR
Yeah.
Not
incidentally
HR.
Very distinctly
stands for public
different.
relations.
Do we know, are there any other airlines who do it and it goes well?
I think so, because I'm
Yeah.
assuming the 6 animals that died on other airlines.
It's
Well,
way
other
less
airlines.
than
Yeah.
United,
Well, there's
yeah.
the Middle Eastern one that flies all the hawks and stuff, right? Am I completely wrong about that?
No, but that's like they
That's-
hire out the
no.
whole plane.
Yeah,
for,
that's like
their bird.
Why don't we
princes
just-
of
Well,
Saudi
none of them
Arabia.
died.
Yeah.
They're traveling in a first class. They probably get to hunt in
Yeah.
the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get food on like a
Hunt
plate.
small children.
They take French bulldogs on for the birds to hunt.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know. Why don't we
But
just
they
have a
taste
plane that just
A lot of
purely
skin.
transports the animals? It's just a flight behind you, you know?
You really don't want to share this plane with an
I'm just
animal.
thinking
do you?
outside the box here, guys.
I always thought you just put them in the cargo hold.
Yeah, me
So
What if
yeah, but that's
somebody
really
has to share?
expensive. So they're trying to offer
Yeah.
another service where it's like, okay, it's a small animal, we'll only do it for 125. Because
Yeah.
normally it's really expensive to put them in that special
Mm.
cargo hold.
Right.
And you gotta go get there super early. I had a colleague who did it, who flew from
Right.
Melbourne to Sydney.
You're not
And
just
she-
making this up.
No, 100%. And she had 3 cats, so I appreciate
Wow.
it.
A
And
trio.
she had to actually
That's
take the
too
cats
many.
there. They have to sit at the airport for a fair few days.
Did they have to wait in a feline?
100%.
Hmm.
They literally have to sit there for like a couple of days before you get on the flight, and you can't. It's not like grabbing your
A couple
your
of days.
luggage.
They have to be there a couple of
Yeah.
days before.
That's what I'm saying. It's pretty-
Why are they there a couple of days before?
That's how it works in
long
Australia.
Why?
That is a long lion.
Oh, one
No,
to slap you,
seriously,
isn't it?
it is. It's a long process. So you understand why they're trying to offer this more fast.
Were they flying on
cost-effective-
Tiger?
It's getting worse.
I thought this story was going to be sad.
Wow. Anyway, I'm just saying it's a long process, as you've said. I'm
That
supporting
doesn't
your
make
point.
sense. They'd have to like
Can't-
feed the animals
Exactly,
for like 2
that's
days,
why it's so
clean up their
expensive because
crap.
they're completely taking care of your
But
pets
it's
before
so
they get on it.
unnecessary.
Hey, go tell
Why don't you
Qantas
just
then.
rock
Go tell.
up with
Actually, it
the
was
cat?
Virgin. It was Virgin.
Virgin.
Go tell Virgin then.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Got anything on Virgin?
Nope.
Steer clear of
It's
that
too
one.
far.
You'll have that one covered, Jono.
Oh, jeez.
True.
Obviously, the married guy.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that it for that?
Yeah.
Poor
Uni-
puppy.
United.
Very sad.
It is
really
sad,
sucks. Oh, the
but
Department
it's-
of Transportation. The government's actually got involved now. So
Oh.
the US
Seems like
government's trying to
everyone's got
investigate it.
involved.
Don't they
there was
have
like a
bigger
senator-
problems?
There was a senator who wanted to pass a law that's like you can't specifically stopping animals from being in the overhead locker. I don't think that's necessary because everyone should know now that will kill the animal.
I feel like
That's
they-
like a law against putting a bag on your head. Like, do
It's
we
like,
really
yeah.
need
Do
that
we-
law?
We've
feel like-
already got a law against killing animals, right? Like
Yeah.
animal cruelty.
the government
not a
there
law?
specializes in missing the point.
Oh,
Maybe they're
Yeah.
just not built for that altitude. You know?
What?
Nobody is.
French
Animals.
bulldogs?
Yeah.
Not built for anything. I don't know what the point of them
We
is.
covered that.
Mm. You had another.
Maybe
I do.
topic,
Do you want me
didn't
to do it?
I can't remember what it was.
It was
Hypnotising.
athletes using hypnosis.
Yes.
Yeah. This is
So
interesting.
apparently, this is a thing. A lot of elite athletes to get an edge are going to hypnotists.
Hello.
Mhm.
Sounds legit.
Yeah, Irish rugby
terrible.
player. He's a winger. Keith
Oh.
Earls has credited hypnosis for giving him like his career best form at
You-
30 years of age.
How
And
do they
also
hypnotise
Anthony
them?
Watson, who's the English rugby fullback.
Hmm.
So basically,
The
what? So
fears and insecurity.
well, no. So the guy he goes to is called Keith Barry. There's a lot of Keiths in this. Must be an Irish thing.
Keith's galore.
Anyway,
Potatoes.
he's apparently a famous hypnotist, and the techniques they use are like actual hypnotism,
yeah.
and then neurolinguistic programming, which is
Mhm.
like a mad
NPL.
pseudoscience,
Hmm.
Mm.
and visualization,
Yes.
which is a thing that like I think everyone
Yeah.
kind of gets taught.
You don't need to go to a
sport.
hypnotist to envision where you want to get
Yeah,
to.
but he has a special technique. So his method for visualization is that he will actually get the athlete to imagine the thing that they're trying to do happen in reverse. Because apparently when you imagine it happening in reverse, you imagine it happening correctly. Because you start off with the correct
the outcome,
outcome,
and you work, back the
backwards.
process. The
Whereas
process.
if you
Blew
imagine
my mind.
if you imagine something
a good
forwards,
idea.
all the times that you've done it wrong or stuffed it
Ooh.
up can also come up.
So many options.
That's really clever.
Yeah. So he
Yeah.
gets them to imagine it backwards and then do it.
Yeah. But normally hypnosis is to like attack or like pinpoint a fear
Is
or
hypnosis real?
Yeah.
I know
Yes.
I've looked up neuro-linguistic programming before,
Yeah.
and it was sort of like there's not really any solid
thing. Yeah.
scientific grounding for it.
Yeah.
Not to say that it's wrong, it's just that it's not proven to be right.
I do know people that have done it and it's helped with like
Hypnosis.
fear of flying and
Right.
stuff.
And people
Hmm.
like quit smoking with stuff like
yeah.
that, right?
I mean, it's placebo, right?
It's-
Surely.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If
It's
you
like-
really didn't want it to happen, it wouldn't happen, would it?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like just a form of meditation. It seems like almost.
Yeah.
But someone's like helping you get into that state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because like whenever you play sport,
I was
You-
hypnotizing
You
you.
will do the best podcast
No.
ever.
You almost went
I
there.
refuse. Like when you play sport, most of it's mental, right?
Yeah.
Like you could
Yeah.
practice something all day and you can be really good at it in practice, and then in the actual game, there's obviously a lower. Like people aren't as good in the game, and a lot of it's not just because there's an opponent. It's because also like just your ability to
Choke.
produce, like your mind not getting in the way.
Yeah.
Like I used to play tennis and I was terrible at it,
Ooh.
and I'd be actually pretty good
Still
when I was
is.
practicing, but in the actual game, I couldn't get my mind to turn off, and I would just always make mistakes.
Need-
Yeah.
Go
You
to
need-
I
see
you
should have
need
gone
to
to
see- you
see
need to
Keith.
Barry.
I should have
Yeah.
seen Keith.
But that's like
Barry.
most sports, right? Most professional athletes, they do like a lot of mental strengthening.
Mental stuff.
Yeah, and they have like therapists and stuff to
I
help.
didn't realize
make
it was
sure.
hypnotism though.
See,
that was surprising.
They are two different things. So I think hypnotism is taking it to another step, though.
Mm.
Alright, so you know, so this hypnotist, apparently, the birth of his second child, his wife did it without drugs, just hypnosis. It's called a hypnobirth.
Was it like your water will break?
No, I think it's like you are
Baby,
not in
ouch.
excruciating pain.
When I snap my
You-
fingers,
You
The
don't
sound
feel
of
like
your
your vagina
birth
is
canal
splitting open.
will expand.
Open.
I hope that's not.
Go,
what it was.
Keith.
That's gross.
Keithy, you legend.
Yeah.
Anything
so
else on that?
Yeah, and that's it. Maybe we
Awesome.
should all get hypnotized to be good at our jobs.
Yeah, why not?